How does a tax problem begin? Most tax problems begin in a rather simple way and if ignored, can grow into a more serious financial problem. There are three areas where a taxpayer can have a problem with the IRS in most cases. Problem number 1 is that the taxpayer fails to file a tax return for a given tax year. Problem number 2 is that the taxpayer fails to pay a tax owed for a given tax year. Problem number 3 is that the taxpayer fails to answer an IRS notice of proposed change to tax return. Fail to file tax return. When a taxpayer fails to file a tax return, the IRS generally will prepare a substitute for return, SFR, based on information that has been reported to the IRS. This eventually will lead to demands for payment, tax liens, and can lead to levy orders on bank accounts and wages of the taxpayer. Fail to pay tax. There are a number of taxpayers who may file a return, then not pay the tax owed. This eventually turns into a similar situation as failure to file, in that collection enforcement begins and the IRS becomes more aggressive the longer it is ignored. Fail to answer notice of proposed change. Many taxpayers receive notices of proposed change to a tax return they filed where certain information on the return does not match information reported to the IRS. In this case, if ignored, it eventually escalates into collection enforcement. Prevention. Obviously the key is to file your tax return when it is due. If you request an extension then, again, file the return by the extension date, even if you do not have the funds to pay the tax. If you owe the IRS, then work to find a resolution before your case turns into a collection enforcement problem. This type of problem can become costly and is very stressful. You have many options. Payment plan. Formal installment agreement. Partial payment agreement. Offer in compromise. Financial hardship collection suspension. Resolution. Talk with a tax professional such as an enrolled agent who can provide a free consultation and case evaluation, and who can advise you of all the options you may have, and who will prepare a resolution plan for you. This alone can save you months of frustration and thousands of dollars in unnecessary costs and fees.